Hello everyone, I'm the Soloist and welcome back to some more Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna delete Yuri. She's getting weird. Okay? I don't know what effect this is gonna have on the game, but I'm really curious to see what effect this has on the game, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We're doing it right at the start. Never mind. I can't. Okay, cool. I thought I'd be able to take a little more control, and I was wrong. Interesting. I got I got an achievement for that. I don't know how I feel. What happens if I set Monica? Part of me thought it might like move or something. It's interesting that I can set those other things as the background. Like the poems and stuff. I'd like it back to normal, thanks. I don't think I want to be. I don't think I want to be your sunshine, your only sunshine. Haunting. Okay. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh, your eye. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Solo? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in Oh. Is her eye dripping blood? The identity of the club as a whole will change too. Yep, it is. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also, a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Solo? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Solo before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Solo, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. Oh, what the fuck's happening? I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that, as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. I don't know what's happening. I never know what's happening. Every time I get back into this game, I go, I don't know what's happening, and I never will. Until I do. Uh-huh. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time we've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Oh. I'm about to write a... Huh? I'm sorry, is she still down there? I think she is. Who's down below? Whoa, 1 of 20? Whose little person is hiding down there? And is it Monica's or is it what's her face? Sayori. Hi, Solo. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica? I told you not to... Huh? Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? What does that mean? Aw man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Uh-huh. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, Solo, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Solo's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Every new conversation mentally melts me. How do I get elevated access permissions? I don't know why I yelled that one into the void. There's no zeros on here. I was hoping maybe that this might have something to do with those internal files. I have so many questions and none of them are going to get answered until I start understanding this desktop more than I currently am. Alright, back into it. Oh, hey, the message was normal this time. Sayori is still broken, but, you know. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small, water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in. Wait, did I load the wrong one? I did not load the wrong one. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Didn't this already occur? I simply watch her movements. Ah. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that. Am I insane? Didn't this already happen? Oh. Okay, alright. That's what I get. That's what I get for being like, hey, didn't these things already occur? That's what I get. That's what I get. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. Yeah, me too, Yuri. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So, I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Solo? Is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? I think you've been acting more so. Admittedly. Monica's been weird, but you've been weirder. She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Undo your fucking eyes and I might say you're not. Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Oh. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. Dude, whose image is that busted on top of Yuri? Sorry, I was looking too close and her eyes shifted to the Steve Buscemi fucking lookers. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Is that Monica? Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Get those Steve Buscemi peepers out of here. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Oh, that is Monica. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? It's just... Why is Monica just getting more, clearer? I'm uncomfortable about it. I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I'll make sure to give them all their fair share of views. To give them all their fair share of views. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Alright, Sweeney Todd, calm down. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Solo. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Solo? Ooh. I wish the face of confusion that I just had could be seen. I wish it could be seen. I wish you guys could have seen it. It's happening in my head. Yeah, okay. Good. She wanted me to delete her and I can't, and I think it's really funny. Yeah, I can imagine it too. I'm glad everyone can imagine my face of just horrified expression. There's a terrible smell in here, and I have to assume that Sasaki took a big old poop in that litter box. I don't want anything to do with Yuri, admittedly. So I'll end with Natsuki, and I'm gonna start with Monika. Don't say I didn't warn you, Solo. Hey, that was ominous as fuck! Finally. Haha. Yuri holds my palm to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Solo, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Solo. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over? Oh, Yuri! Don't do that! You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Dude, is that an endless fucking piss stain on the fucking paper? Back the fuck up. Back up. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... I want to see what Natsuki would have said first, I guess. Because it seems Yuri's gonna get fucking weird about it. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try to bring try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting it, but right now I don't care. I just feel so hopeless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. Sorry, Sasaki walked directly in front of the monitor, so I couldn't read for a second. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Natsuki? I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Solo? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika! Man, I thought it would get less weird if I checked out what Natsuki had to say, and it got more weird. Just Monica. Oh, what the fuck just happened? Just Monica. Oh, what's happening? I have a lot of questions. Can I attempt to delete Yuri now? I don't have the elevated access permissions needed. Okay. I hate to break it to you, man, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess that it's gonna get weirder no matter what. I can hear Sasuke in the background. Yeah, that big boy is real loud. He wants pets. And you're probably right. It's just gonna get fucking weirder. I have to go through the just Monica moment again. Alright, I'm gonna skip through to... because I did do all this. I realized I could have hit the skip button, and we're just not going to acknowledge it. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... oh, it's different! The way the glitch occurred. That's worse, mentally, for me. Just want to throw that out there. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Whoa. That's nasty. I think I'm going to vomit. What the fuck is the option here? What? What? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. You already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm gonna make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Solo? Solo's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is? What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Solo around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Solo decide who'd help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Solo make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Solo, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Sorry, I tried to get through it. I tried to get through it straight face, but I couldn't help but fucking cheese into laughter. That's just so fucking aggressive. You shut your mouth! Oh, for God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Oh, did I see the fucking... Oh, Oh! Oh! They're all becoming Monaco when I go over them. Oh, 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 put those orbs back. Put those orbs back. Oh, my eyes. Put the orbs back. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking solo for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. I'm just gonna, am I on a, I'm on page 5 of my saves. It's a lot of saves. Pulling solo away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Whoa, 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 let me go with you. Let me go with you, dog. Let me out of this. Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Solo. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Don't fucking giggle in my ear, heavy breathe like this. Let me, please, Files, please, give me the permissions. Give it to me. Do something. Please. No. I have to go through it with this weirdo. I have to. Awful. Terrible things even. Finally, this is really all I wanted. Solo, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. I cannot let you walk across the keyboard, buddy. There's so many things you'll fuck up if you do this. Thank you. Yep. Just like that. Thanks. No, not directly across the keyboard. Why are you like this? But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Solo. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. Yeah, cats or something. It's like Dipper is such a fucking menace child. It's insane to me that Stu, just small tangent. Stu was so evil about cords, right? But it's because she didn't have any other cats to play with. Now that she has other cats to play with, she does not fuck with cords. She doesn't fuck with anything now that isn't like directly a toy or something she cannot perceive as being something she's not meant to fuck with. But, oh my god, Sasuke does love to be pet so hard, and it means he will put himself on fucking everything. And Dipper is just a little stupid. She really was so evil about chords. Yeah, truly. No, she fucks with Stitch still. Yeah, I said that. I've acknowledged that. I'm aware she still does. I think she just cannot perceive it's not something she's meant to fuck with. Because she leaves more things alone than not. Just throwing that out there while I get this heavy fucking breathing in my ear. He's in my lap now. He's rubbed all up on my controller, on the mic. He's just causing slight issue. He's standing on my balls. I had to let him out of the room. He decided he wanted to lay in my lap, but my lap is just very lined up with cords and controller and microphone. I can't do that. I miss my menace child who's living with my parents at the moment. That's fair. Oh, I forgot I was in the settings menu so that I didn't accidentally click through this while I was dealing with them. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Solo, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. Bitch, don't do that. I'd like my skin intact. What the fuck? And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Solo. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Hell no. Sorry. I don't care what the consequences are of saying no. Oh. 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 Why is she filled with like motor oil? Yep. Yep. I wonder. Whoa. What is this? Who's none? I'm sorry. What is this? Who is this? Who's talking? Welcome to the I was curious to see if it would show like just the generic-y bullshit that's being spammed at the keyboard pretending to be conversation, but it's showing something that appears to be being spoken by Monica. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all of my adorable and unique club members. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Just repeated over and over again. Fascinating. I read that last part as Sacagawea. Am I supposed to know what she's saying? I don't think so. I assume not. I'm fascinated by that one saying that it's being said by no one. It says none, but, you know, grammatically I need to say no one. It says no one, but it also in the text states that it's Monica giving that speech. It's like it's the beginning of the game style speech, you know? Yuri. Yuri, what the fuck are you saying? Yuri! Oh my god, this goes on for so long! But it's a game like this, so I don't want to just hit the skip button and then I miss some bullshit. Dude, Yuri's going on a fucking tangent on her deathbed. I think it's really funny. I mean, it's a little fucked, but it's really funny. We've held on this image so long that Yuri, what the shit, dog? Did that fucking say sandwich? A day? I sit here a day with Yuri? Dead on the floor? Talking for multiple days? That's 2 days! Oh, her eyes are getting grayer. That blood is getting blacker. Alright, it's festival time. Oh my god. Wow, you got here before me? I thought I was pretty... That's the best I can... Oh, fucking A! Yeah, that's fair. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Solo, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Ahaha. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Solo? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty long. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Oh! Oh! I'm almost done. I'm sorry. She just straight deleted Yuri and Natsuki? I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously? These are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay. There you are. Hi again, Solo. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over this stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Solo. Or... Oh, hey, don't put my fucking gamer tag up there! How do you know this? Don't read my system, you weirdo! Awful. What are you about to read from my system? Please. Please, it's gonna be awful. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, that is the first time it's popped up and not been fucking garbled nonsense, huh? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Solo? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Solo. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And, worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Solo. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me. With forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Solo. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Solo, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Solo, will you go out with me? Oh, my saves! All my saves! They're gone. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, no, I got curious. Yep, just the Monica file. Okay. All of my saves are gone. I hope no one can hear me just breathing really hard. Oh, she deleted the other files that were here too. Oh, I didn't realize that exiting out would restart her conversation with me in a fashion where I can't skip. You know, I need you to know, typically, in games where there's speech text like this, if I hit the same button that I would use to progress the speech, it'll just autofill it to, you know, be the whole thing. It said I am here clicking endlessly. She really didn't let me save, and then pulled me back to the beginning of the conversation as a polite fuck you for popping out of it. Solo, will you go out with me? No other option, just yes? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Solo. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Solo. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Am I gonna write a poem? Ooh. Oh, hey, bud. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work the way that you want it to. Yeah, that one was genuinely just Monica. I love me some Monique. I love me some Annika. That one is, again, just straight up her name. Give me the Monka! I have to assume the ones where her genuine name shows up, there's a reason for it. This is the same as the one in the top left corner. Love me some Monolka. I love me some Minolta lenses. Hi, it's me, Markiplier. Oh, give me some Onaya. I was gonna say, I was like, isn't that A backwards? But I guess not. Give me some money, eh? I'm really taking my sweet time with all of this. Give me some Ika. Give me some monta. No, I want the fucking Kroika. Give me the Kroika, eh? Give me the zonk. Fucking zonked. Linika. Yonica. Sonica. Perfect Monica? I'm concerned about the trophy I just got. Hi again, Solo. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Solo. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But, you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasy. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. No, I fucking figured that, at least. I caught that, Monica. Or about you. Nope, didn't catch that one. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Solo? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Oh, I didn't know she meant that literally. I didn't know she meant that literally. I'd prefer you didn't. Thank you. I really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet, though, but a nice, quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah, sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of the rain outside. That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? Would you ever do that for me, Solo? I need you to stop staring at me with those fucking orbs you've got back there. Those goddamn peeperinos. You know, it kinda sucks to be the creative type. It feels like they worked so hard but get almost nothing for it. You know, like artists, writers, actors. It's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world, but most of it goes unseen and unpaid. I guess that just means there's a huge surplus of creativity, huh? Kind of makes you feel like you're just not special at all. But that's fine. You're supposed to just write for yourself anyway, right? Yeah. I'm glad everyone was able to hear me finish my soda like a character in a movie. I know there are times you won't always be able to be here with me, like if you need to go out or take care of other things. But I'll always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep a part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry, that's such a silly idea. I don't mean to be too needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. Monica, I need you to let me go. Is there an end to this Monica section? Ever? Is this just it? Can I reset the game? I've always wondered, what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyway? Their personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. Sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. People really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I've found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. I'm just saying, it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human, and leaving just the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? My controller alerting me that it's dying as she's getting all like, you wouldn't leave me, right? Terrible timing. I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Solo. I'm still not allowed to save. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. I think I'll actually melt to death if it's just an hour of me having to now stare at Monica endlessly. There's a really popular character type called tsundere. It's someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean and fussy, or trying to act tough. I'm sure it's obvious, but Natsuki was really the embodiment of that. At first I thought she was just like that because it's supposed to be cute or something, but once I started to learn a little more about her personal life, it made a little more sense. It seems like she's always trying to keep up with her friends. You know how some friend groups in high school just make a habit of picking on each other all the time? I think it's really gotten to her, so she has this really defensive attitude all the time. That would be horrible. OMG, not the tsundere. And I'm not even going to talk about her home situation. But looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide the club as a comfortable place for her. Not that it matters anymore, considering she doesn't even exist. I'm just reminiscing, that's all. Dude, this beautiful ass dreamy music that is over this, it's putting me to sleep. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think she's genuinely just gonna keep talking to me for forever. Is that another new picture? Oh, the happy end. Why am I able to delete hers but none of the others? So, okay. Interesting. What happens if I load in now that I've... Oh. Oh! What's happening? Solo, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Solo. Oh. Please hurry and help me. Help me. Did you do this to me, Solo? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Solo. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? Yes, girl. Who else would? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. I got a trophy for this. Solo, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Does this say Doolin Snaps? I still love you. I can't help it. Put it Hill Queen! What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Yeah, you kind of did. Y'all clowning on her. She's been destroyed, deleted from the world, and you're laughing. Solo, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Get a taste of her own medicine and realize it's fucked up. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I love them all. Yeah, it's incredibly... Yeah, I'm cackling. She's gone. It is incredibly insane to me that it took the realization of how fucked it is to just have someone go in and be like, I don't want your file here anymore. It's for her to be like, fuck, this is mean. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I'm gonna drink some water. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then hell did she just do? Well, talk on now, Queen. Hey, yo? Did she delete herself? Oh my god. She's just straight up genuinely not there? So what happens if I start it now? It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Solo. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we've picked up that habit once again. Solo, are you proud of me? Huh? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you've never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Oh, by the way, Solo. Hey girl. Glad you're not hanging anymore. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Oh? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Solo? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. So you're the Solo that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Solo. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Solo, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Oh, it's so familiar. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Solo, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Yep. I'm now actually going to stop reading because this has been repeated like twice over. Oh, hey, this is different. Sorry, what was that conversation that I just kind of skipped over? Hey, Yuri. Huh? Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So, if Solo wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Solo? Maybe... Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then, as for Yuri... I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there. Whoa, I said it fucking wrong. I've been saying it right the whole time, and I just fucking fucked it up. I'll show you some mangoes. How about that? I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Solo. You take that hard A out of there. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Oh, Solo, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Solo? I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. It's not where I thought this was going. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Solo. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. O-R-E-V-E. No. Huh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Oh? Who? It hurts. Ah. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Solo. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and
Is this
not
Monica?
really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Playing audio DDLC.OGG.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
There's a whole ass song here, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Remove images. Oh.
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't
She's just straight up deleting shit as she goes.
What good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
Oh, interesting. All of the ones that are in gray are ones that I didn't get, I'm assuming. Yeah, all of the other ones are ones that I did get, all the ones that are in color.
Write bitter words for those who are dear to me. Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free?
Fascinating.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Error, required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. Oh. Now I can run that. I see. A poem from Monica distributed at special events in the past. Acquisition procedure require all of Monica's other poems. Interesting. An electrical signal from some remote corner of my brain connecting all kinds of circuits and nerves and chemicals in a web understood by nobody. The chemicals make my chest tingle around my beating heart. The nerves make my hand move, staining a dead tree with some dark substance. The ink reflects light into your glimmering eyes. Holding this paper is almost as though you were holding my hand which wrote it. Let our emotions stir together until our hearts beat in harmony, connected to each other. I feel electric. Interesting. Fascinating. That's a lot of shit I didn't get. Just outright. Whole bunch of songs in here. So, because everything's broken. Interesting. What happens if I do that? Huh? Wait. Monitor kernel access? The other three just came up as none, but that one said monitor kernel access. Is that Monica's name? Oh, why is it even more fucking different now? This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Well, no, I've already. Either I just completely don't remember making that selection the first time around or whatever. So did that... just straight reset? I have no mail. So I have all the pictures from going through it. I have to assume, in part because the credits rolled, that that was genuinely... Why am I able to delete Monica outright? Was that always an option? What the fuck happens to the game if I do that? Two stocked? What does that mean? What did I do? I have to assume the game ended. But I have to also assume that this also means that there's other ways for this game to go. That I just didn't get to see the paths of. Like, obviously there's a lot of choices where I didn't choose the other choice, and then I didn't get to load a save to go see the other one. But I think that's it. I think genuinely that's it. I'm curious now because I just deleted Monica. What that's gonna do to the game. What? This... What is this? Oh no. No. This can't be it. This can't be all there is. What is this? Oh, I forgot. What am I? Make it stop. Please make it stop. They're all gone. Alright, that was actually funny as shit. A concept sketch of Sayori. Acquisition procedure. Delete Monica's character file before starting a new game. Fucking A. She learned she was in a game and couldn't take it. Fuck, that's terrible. That's also so funny. What do these internal files mean? That's so fucking funny. Yeah, so like that's a damn mood. No, it shouldn't be. That should not be a mood. 1. 2, what does it mean to have a monitor kernel access? What is kernel access? And why did you build this Monica system? I'm very curious about it. That's number 1. Number 2, there's a lot of things to discover in this game. But as we all know, unless people genuinely clamor for that on the streams, that's not what I ever do. You know? And no one has clamored for that yet. And so until it happens, you know, I'm just gonna say that that's probably the end. We reached an ending. If there's no Monica, it just goes to the next highest person. And they're forced to understand the fact that they're in a game, which is a little fucked, I'd like to say. And also a little funny. I think it's funny that she's the only one that I can just get right into it and be like, get out of here. A kernel, in the context of computing, is essentially the core of an operating system. That is what Google said. So she's essentially built to monitor access to the core of the computer, like to its, like the core of a computer, not its literal core. Those who understand what I'm getting at. Interesting indeed. Data collected 39%. Yeah, I guess I didn't really fucking dive into this game like that, huh? Monitor kernel access besides the game itself. Yeah, I didn't think it would. I felt like that was probably something in there specifically just as like a "it's Monica" type joke, you know, one of those. So does this just start the game again, like just proper? Oh, thank God I can skip. Oh my God. There really was a lot of conversation before I ever have to make a choice, huh? Sorry, this is really funny, actually. Why can't I skip these conversations? Doki Doki speedrun next. Just noob through it all. What the fuck just happened there? Did you see that? Something about the way that it went through letting me see the Poe was weird. Why can I not skip hers? There's a weird pattern I've noticed. The first few sentences don't allow me to skip. And then suddenly I get the option to skip. Which is fascinating. Why does the game consider that not new conversation? I half expected her to just do some shit. I don't care enough to read this conversation like that. I forgot there was a comment about boobs in here. Okay, I'm allowed to skip through the comment. I'm half expecting just it's a game like this, you know. Part of me is like, I don't know why, but I just feel like they're just gonna fucking hit me with some nonsense and let Monica just be like, "Can you stop skipping through my dialogue?" 80% of you are attacked. They have a fucking achievement for it. Oh my god. Oh, I got lightheaded. I laughed too hard. I need to laugh. I need. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. Approach her in case she needs a hand. Oh, this is a whole new conversation because I sided with her. I was like, I've never seen this before. Parfait Girls? Oh, she's reading some weird shit, huh? That means it's either out of my demographic or it's terrible. It's exceedingly moe. No. I know this is all new dialogue that we hadn't gotten before, but my brain cells do not care enough to, like, read it like that. I'm more curious to see all these other choices play out that I didn't make before. Not like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I would bad for someone that impressionable. Yeah, that's fair. Of all the things she could pick up from fucking what is this shit called? From manga, I'm glad it was baking. Could have been way worse. You want to punch him in the face? Damn, calm down. There's a lot of wild shit in manga. That's fair. That's fair. Japan just kind of looks at you funny when they make manga. They're just like, you're like, what's in here, dude? And they just kind of chuckle. And they're like, everything. And you're like, what? I'm just like, everything. And then you open it up. And they're right. It's everything. hastily slides a good 12 inches away from me. That's funny as shit, actually. She fucking slid a foot away. Do, 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 do. We've had this conversation. Please, game. Please. Damn, dog. She snapped the whole fucking pencil. Oh my god. I was like, I read this before. I was like, yeah. Why did it want me to get all the way to the poem? That any percent speedrun joke is living rent free in my head now. Yeah, Amy likes spiders. Why is this portion of the conversation unreadable? I mean, unskippable is what I fucking meant to say. Please, game, please. Let me skip, I beg of you. These. I've seen this whole conversation take place. I hope you can all hear me fucking tapping with my finger. Sorry, I saw Yuri's line about this club being the death of her, and it really genuinely was. I guess we'll converse while I'm here. I don't know what I'm gonna replace Doki Doki Literature Club with. I kind of thought it would make it to the end of the week. I might do some just fun stuff for me on Saturday then, and then have something take over this slot in the schedules going forward. I hadn't prepped for this game to be over so soon, and yes, I'm aware there's still a lot to like discover and shit like that. I'm not gonna do that on here. There's not enough people interested in me digging deeper into Doki Doki Literature Club like that, admittedly. Damn. That took 10 years to get to this point. Oh, I just realized that question asked me if I'd walk home with Natsuki and not even Sayori. I guess it depends on which character I interact with in that fashion, you know? I read somewhere that it's apparently only a 4-hour game. No, it's not that long. It's not that long if you're not diving into anything, admittedly. And that is how a lot of games like this tend to be. They're incredibly short if you just take them at their face value. But they get far longer if you start to look for things. Of which I didn't really do a good job trying to do, admittedly. Which is fine. My Switch game collection has been growing a little bit, so I might want to return back to something over there on that system. That might be a little fun. But I also know that I have 2 other systems sitting over here ready to go with some games that I could play. Could always do Kingdom Hearts 2. Actually, I'd rather not. I said it aloud, and then I decided that wouldn't be a good idea. It's like that, yeah. Got some for that. I've got some for the PS3. I don't know if I have the heart to do Devil May Cry 2 anytime soon, just because I know that game. That whole franchise is built really hard, and I don't know why they did that. But I guess that's what I get for, in my head, thinking it was built a little more like, what's that game? Bayonetta. That's on me. It's like, and then I know there's the one. What is it called? Infamous is up there. I did get X-Men Destiny. I'm actually very curious about that one. That is one that I got very intrigued by. I've heard a lot of good things about that game, and it would look like hot garbage because it's old, but who cares? Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. Oh fuck, and I didn't save. I meant to choose Monica, which is really funny for me to just fuck up real casually. Thanks, game, for letting us zoom through that bullshit. No, not this again. Did you forget? Did you forget where you have to get the... We have to get the... Oh, you left her hanging thing. It is a little... It's a little funnier this time because we're speed running to get through this chunk before the first, before the time is up. Oh. Wasn't expecting a new thing there. New image here. Finish the poem game in 20 seconds or less. And then I didn't even know I wrote a poem for Natsuki. The hell is this? Oh. The sketch of Sayori's second CG cut out and aligned with the angle of the background. Because the backgrounds were first rendered in 3D, some fine adjustments were required to make the 2D drawing of the character fit seamlessly into the perspective of the scene. In Act 1, write all 3 poems for Sayori. Oh, did I write all 3 of them for Sayori this time round? In my fucking speedrunning? What the hell is this? Artwork drawn by Satchely to celebrate Halloween 2019. That's kind of cool, actually. And what was this one? Artwork drawn by Satchely to celebrate Monica's birthday in 2020. Delete Monica for the second time. Oh, fuck, that's funny. Now, because, you know, the traceback thing here, which I didn't even realize that it was telling me to look at this. And it just did not process in my head. And then she's gone. What happens? Oh. So you can delete her at the end and you can delete her at the beginning, but you cannot delete Monica at the in-between points. That's fascinating, actually. That just gets curiouser and curiouser. Curiouser and curiouser. But that's it. That's what I will call the end of DDLC Plus. And there's a whole bunch of additional things, and maybe I, on my lonesome, I'll go find them out. Because there's a lot more games in the world, and they just keep coming out, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they never stop coming. I thought the joke was funny. But yeah, I guess I'll get to figure out what I'm going to play on Saturday. I have some options. I have some thoughts. Anyone else see the Ghostface footage? The Ghostface footage for Mortal Kombat 1? I thought it looked sick. I thought it looked pretty fun. I won't even lie. But that's besides the point. I'll figure this out on my lonesome. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, check out everything that is backlogged. No? Go look at that. Go look at they put out the game footage for Ghostface, and honestly, pretty solid. Check out everything that's backlogged over on YouTube, as well as give me a follow here on Twitch. That way you can get notified every time I go live, as well as checking out the schedule so that you get to know ahead of time what game I'm going to play, because the schedule knows better than me, because I will forget. So thank you guys so much. I've been the Soloist, and I will see all of you when I see you on Saturday. It'll be Saturday. Bye-bye.